It started with a phone call. Not the kind you ignore, the kind that splits your life in two. I was sitting in my office, mid-contract negotiation, when my phone buzzed. It was my college roommate. We hadn't talked in years. We caught up briefly. He's now head of ski patrol at a small resort in New Mexico. He laughed, said, "If you ever get sick of it all, I'll hire you tomorrow." I didn't laugh back, because the truth is, I am sick of it all. My wife, soon-to-be ex-wife, has borderline personality disorder. Life with her hasn't been difficult. It's been warfare. She's lied, she's stolen, she's screamed, manipulated, and yes, hit me. But I stayed, not because I was in love, not even because I was in denial. I stayed because she hadn't cheated, until she did. That was the last line I had. Once she crossed it, I filed for divorce. We're in the middle of that now, and it's ugly. The kind of ugly that makes your skin itch. The kind where you look around and realize everyone sees you as a wallet and no one, not even your own kids, sees you anymore. That brings me to them, my kids. One is 22. The other just turned 18. They're adults, technically, but I don't think they've ever made an adult decision in their lives. A few years ago, we set up college savings accounts for them. For tax purposes, my wife, the one who lies and steals, was listed as custodian. Even before the divorce, I begged them to remove her and take control once they turned 18. I explained how, told them what could happen. They nodded. They, yeah, dadded me for a year. And then, she emptied everything. Every single dollar. Gone, no warning, just vanished, likely into the down payment of her brand new house. And the kids, they didn't confront her, they didn't ask why, they didn't file anything. They just turned to me, hands out, like I was an ATM. When I told them I was dealing with enough, fighting a war on one front with their mother, trying to protect what little peace I had left, they looked at me like I betrayed them, like I was the villain, like it wasn't their responsibility. And now they're both at home. Not in school, not working, not planning, just existing. Shut in, shut down, and shut off from the world. I ask them about jobs, they shrug. I suggest community college, they ignore me. I mention confronting their mother or getting legal advice, they call it too complicated. Or worse, too hard. I'm not a cruel man. I'm not heartless, but I am human. And I've reached my limit. The idea of spending the next 10 years chained to a desk, bleeding out financially for two young adults who won't lift a finger to fight for themselves, I just can't. So here's the choice I'm facing. My business partner offered to buy out my share of the company. With the 50% I'd get, yes, I'd have to give half of it to my soon-to-be ex, I could still afford to live a modest, quiet life. Nothing fancy, but enough. Summers hiking, winters working ski patrol, a life with clean air, simple routines, and no one knocking on my door asking for money I no longer have. The trade-off? I'd be cutting off my kids completely. I wouldn't be able to help them anymore, not even a dime. Not because I don't care, but because I literally couldn't afford to. They'd be on their own, completely. And I know what you're thinking. They didn't ask to be born into this. They didn't choose an unstable mother. They didn't choose a father who coped by working 15-hour days to avoid going home. And you'd be right, but they are adults now. They do have legal recourse. They could choose to grow up. They haven't. And I don't know if I have anything left in me to wait around while they figure it out. It's not just about money. It's about peace. I'm not asking for luxury. I'm asking for a break. And maybe, just maybe, a chance to live my life before it's too late. Because right now, I look in the mirror and I don't see a man. I see a transaction. And I wonder, if I finally walk away from this chaos and into the snow-covered quiet of a mountain trail, does that make me a monster? Or just a man who's finally ready to put himself first? So, am I the asshole? This story isn't just about college funds or ski patrol dreams. It's about exhaustion. the kind of exhaustion that settles into your bones after years of emotional trench warfare. On paper, the father in this story had every right to walk away. He worked, he warned, he watched everything unravel, and still tried to hold the pieces together. But here's the hard truth. Parenting doesn't come with an off switch. And while yes, at 18 and 22, his kids should take more responsibility, trauma doesn't care about legal adulthood. Growing up in a home shaped by emotional instability leaves its own scars: learned helplessness, fear of confrontation, emotional paralysis. And from the sound of it, these kids didn't get parenting. They got survival. So maybe instead of asking if he's an asshole for leaving, the better question is, what would it look like to stay differently? To stop being a wallet, to start being a teacher, to draw lines that are firm, but not final. Because the ski patrol will still be there in 2 years. But your relationship with your kids? Once it's gone, it might not come back. So, what do you think? If your kids were raised by chaos, do you owe them a gentler exit? Or is this father right to finally claim peace for himself? Let us know in the comments. This is AITA Stories. Real people, real mess. And the question we all have to ask, what would you do?